Hello. That game came in weirdly quick. Anyway, Chaos. Let's see what we got here. 13 players. You got a movement injury, which isn't a big deal. Interesting combination here. This guy's going to be annoying in a very soon. How are they doing? I can imagine they're doing alright. Because this is all reasonable, although some skills being taken before block. Block is definitely being second, so that could have an effect, yeah. Okay. So we've got the old options. Do we wizard this? Wizard and babe this? I think so. Much as I like... I mean, Setex is solid. Hang on. He has a safe hands, right? I thought I saw one. Yeah. So, Setex skills don't come in quite so much. Strength 4 is nice. Block is nice. I mean, honestly, he's got good skills. But I don't know if he justifies taking over a wizard. And honestly, hack's pretty solid. Could also go hack and a bribe. It's a bit more risky though. Let's take the wizard because that does offer, we'll go traditional because this does in and of itself present some, you know, opportunity for just affecting the way that he advances and whatnot. Even if you don't use it, it's sort of a constant threat, so we'll try it. Oh, I forgot you had a Minotaur. Oh, sorry, I suddenly got sleepy. Alright. I say suddenly. Let's defend here. So let's have a look at the Minotaur. He is fresh. Okay. So we'll take off our spare ghoul. And we'll take off our skeleton. As per usual. I think we'll do our usual-ish setup of making it so he could go after the, do I want to do that? He has a tackler. The tackler just has tackle though, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think we're going to do our normal setup here. Which is pretty much just like, if you want to come at us, you can come at us. But it's going to be a little bit awkward. Because we kind of we don't have any spaces to get anybody in where they wouldn't be in touch with anybody else. Does he have any guard? He has no guard either, which is good. A nice variety of skills though, for sure. Has 3 rerolls. Taken the... Looks like we're not at our stadium. We're at his stadium. Would it be nice to be at our stadium if that bribe thing ever starts working? But yeah, I kind of expect him to Minotaur here. And then maybe try and hit somebody with a claw. Maybe this guy. I don't know. This guy's not great. But yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we've got 4 players on the team that have taken skills before block or wrestle, which is risky. This guy's a bit of a menace. But yeah, he's gone for, I guess, the more direct skills before he's gone for the safe skills. I think that's the way to put it. Which can, you know, if he manages to avoid the double both downs, then he'll be feeling pretty good about that. If he doesn't, it could go wrong very fast. So, I mean, when you kind of load out your team like this, you're very much playing a sort of high risk, high reward. Did I start recording? Yes, I did. Nice weather, that's fine. That kickoff is exciting. Almost in a bad way. But actually in, like, his Minotaur's on the wrong side. I wonder what the plan was with this guy. Is he gonna... I assume he's gonna blitz something. So he can cordon this off nicely and make it safe. I think you want to move this guy down, like... Okay, here, maybe this guy come in over here. Or this guy, yeah. Oh, for some frenzy. I think I'd like to get this guy frenzy next if things progress well. Straight in for the pickup, which I get. Be nice to get our mummy in to this area, along with our guard behind it. But we'll kind of see how he might put a lot of weight over here. Is he gonna... Okay, so he's keeping them in contact, which is kind of good for him in the sense that he can get more blocks, but bad for him in that it's less guys to run over here, right? So he could get some good value off Mighty Blow here. Okay, so he got it on the one he needed it on. Isn't it always the way? Had he have done this one first, that would have been eating a reroll. Could move this guy over here, and that would give him a 3 dice. Looks like he wants to blitz this zombie. Probably push him away. Now, where are you going now? Are you going to make contact? Which is a bit risky because you're on value 8. And it's easy for us to get a hit on him. I think you probably move him to here. No? Okay, moving him there. No, he's moving him there. Okay. So we can't really get this guy up. So where are you going? You're just going to come and fill in? Probably. That would be... I think that would be sensible. No. Doing a complete switch over. Huh. That's an interesting way to do things. Could theoretically get a hit in on this guy. I don't know if it's worth it though, because I'd be giving him a claw hit over here. Obviously the tackle is a problem for our ghouls, so we could also go in here. I think that makes a degree of sense. I don't know, I'm wondering about this. Okay, disappointing. But we can kind of get in on the ball here. So I think we're going to go for what we were going to go for, even though it has some elements of risk. We need to get the mummy over anyway. So now we do have a 2 dice here. let's see. I think we bring him in as backup to here. Pop him here. Just gonna pop him here to try and get him out of the Minos way. Alright, very nice. And let's stay on that one. Yeah, let's get him up. He may decide to blitz him and send him off here, but if he does, he is ignoring the ball, which is... Or at least he's going to have to do a lot of work to kind of get this safe. So this is a tempting surf opportunity, but it requires a blitz. And it's going to be awkward for him to get numbers over here to help with this. Now maybe he just decides that this is kind of a difficult to remove situation anyway and just dodges this guy away, but that's a... This guy doesn't have increased agility, he just has better pickup ability, so it would be a risky play. Is he going for it? He's going to dodge him. Because I think this is a blitz. Nope, nope, he's changing his mind. He's recovering to the middle. Okay. Okay, relied on blodge there and it was good. And that moves guard back into our central hub here, which is nice. So he would need to... He's got a 4, 5. If he moves this guy here, he can then blitz with a claw on our mummy. I could see that happening. I think that's going to happen. And that releases this guy back to the middle. So the claw being effective there. So it's going to be interesting to see how much during the course of the game his you know, going for the claw over block pays off. So there it did pay off. This guy could attempt a 1 dice here once he's got the ball safe. But I don't know. This guy's got a 1 die here. He can't increase... could he increase it? No. Because we have guard. So he could just try the 1 dice with block though. So block and claw, so he might want it. Although obviously if he skulls, it puts us a lot closer to his back line. Oh, he's dodging. Okay. Alright, interesting to see how he's going about things here. Could move this guy up and take the 2 dice here. But that leaves him a bit kind of free and easy. Okay, he's elfing this. That's interesting to see for future engagements. So it's a pity that the Minotaur moves straight back in, because that would have been having him trapped over here, not doing anything, would have been very useful. But so far his rolls have been going about as well as he would hope. Sadly for us. Now with this mummy down, I think we just want to try and keep this area from getting swarmed, and then get him... Being stunned is painful as well. We need to keep this mummy relatively central. think we're going to actually pop him here to make this... No, I don't think I can. I'm going to pop him here. I don't just want to give him mighty blow hits on all my guys. We're going to take a hit on this guy. Well, so far not great. We'll move him this way because I feel like he wants to go back the other way. Actually move our guard up in there to make this kind of awkward. You know what? Let's pop it here. He could go either way right now. Sweet. We can dodge too. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there and see what he does. I'm worried about committing too much to either side because I feel like he wants to come this way because he's already kind of built a bit of a thing here. But if I were to move this guy over, suddenly this side looks very ripe for the push. Oh, I think that's a delivery that may have just come. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, has he done anything yet? I don't think he has he? Maybe he might have got somebody up or something. I don't think we really knocked anybody over. Alright, so that paid off. So we've really been using Cardinals on the table blodge to encourage blocks on him, and it's been working pretty well so far. So I'm digging that. Oh, hang on. He moved this guy back, I think? So he's going for very slow progression here. Which honestly, oh that's good as well, unless he's going to go for a greed reroll. It's a bit early for that maybe, especially when you don't have block. But that means we can get the Crooked Grouse back up, which is very good. So Nemabyss has a habit of getting mauled in games. He just always seems to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But we know even if he does move, I don't know, is he just going to pull back a little bit? His blitz didn't go off too well. His blocks haven't been super great as of yet. Okay, so he's pulling back in general. He's obviously trying to avoid a standard cage so that he doesn't get, you know, fireballed. Because we have enough guys down here to be dangerous. Okay, very gentle turn, that turn. I think he popped this guy here so that we couldn't get our mummy in. To help. You're not going to do anything else exciting. You basically just have to get up. I could sort of try and GFI him in there, but I don't think it's worth it. So where are we trying to make a hit here? This guy? I think do I really want this guy? We're going to have to face some Mighty Blow at some point. So I think we bring this guy in here. He's not really doing much of a sweep anyway. And we'll just hit here. Oh, I should have not got this guy up, because now I can't get our guard in. Okay, no dice on that. We'll just hang here in case he wants to come this way. We'll stay there. Could move in here. That doesn't really help though. I should not have got this guy up. I mean, he's effectively screening himself here. Don't really want you getting hit if you don't have to. Can't surface with this guy at least. Yeah. I don't really know what else to do here. We've got our whites and ghoul kind of hovering behind the lines, so if he does decide to push aside, we can move in on it. But it's turn 4 and he's just gone backwards so far, so I feel like he's maybe going to push down this side this turn. Getting him down is a good start. Maybe I should have just dodged him, honestly. Because now he's down. Although, kind of, he pushed him into his own situation here. Like, if he comes down, we could potentially stand this guy up and we've got to hit here. Although, that said, he could blitz this guy and then come into... I expect him to kind of move into a little pocket down here. The nice thing will be is that we should be able to get our mummy in there. Yeah, he's blitzing here. So he's definitely making a move this side. A successful one. Probably pushing back up. That would be the sign that he's definitely coming down this way. If he pushes him this way, he's just... yeah, there we go. So we've got a regen injury there. His block's definitely being more telling so far. What we've got to hope now is that the Minotaur decides not to move, because that will kind of get him stuck up in his own way. Why would you GFI into there? What? Yeah, that's much more sensible. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think we're probably trying to hit this guy. This guy can obviously move. This guy can get some, yeah. This guy's kind of annoying. But I think that's about as far as he can go. So we can kind of commit a bit more heavily now. Obviously the reverse is on the cards, but it's going to be a lot more tricky if we keep a few guys in the middle to pull off the reverse. Especially because this mummy is only going to be able to get to like here. So he will, by accident, be covering the reverse. I think everybody else just rotates. So I think we come into here. I kind of want to hit this guy, honestly. Where's his tackle? His tackle is a long way away. Very nice. We'll move this guy into here. You will get up and take some more hits. We're going to try and sort of like sledge him up here. So yeah, we're obviously in danger of getting too committed here. Let's see. Let's do this. And this. And this. Makes it kind of awkward to sort of try and loop back around. So we've got our guards in nice places. It's not to say he can't take this down, because he does have higher strength, but he commits quite a bit to do so. And it's going to be awkward to get all of these guys down. Definitely not impossible. I mean, he could. Yeah. There's ways, it's just a bit tricky. Knocking this guy over was a big boon. I mean, we expected it because we got, you know, we were knocking him down on like a 2+ on both dice, so no, because you've got pushes. A 4+, yeah, a 4+ on 2 dice, so yeah. Now, I'm in danger, obviously I'm also in danger, okay, there we go. I'm also in danger of doing the holding off on the wizard for too long. I think it was in our last game our opponent kind of did. But I am loving seeing this guy come back. So it looks like he's going to try and create a pocket over here. But our pocket of... I should stop saying pockets. But like our little collection down here is quite mobile. I better not armor break him again. What is armor value 9 even for? So we're having the rougher time of armor breaks, unfortunately. Especially on the Crooked Grace. Because we have been hitting with Mighty Blow almost every turn as well. So this was no more expected than the Egret Adversary doing some people in. Yeah, possibly less so. So now, obviously, he can kind of make a bit of a play down here, but the ball is still up here. He's kind of playing like a very elfish tactic here. Which could work, but his team is not so good at kind of like, with elves, you kind of like, at the end of the turn, you just dodge everybody else around to kind of like be a problem, whereas here, he's either got to try and block us, which he can do, to some degree, but he kind of stays in position, right? Don't think that's... yeah, maybe that. Could do with him failing some dodges as well. Maybe he already did. So got Claw coming in here. Puts us at arm value 7. How did he get that last block in? So he's using his block time to think what he's going to do next. He's probably going to hit him with this guy if he can fit it in, which I guess he's got 2 seconds again. I don't know how that happened. Oh no, he's going to dodge. Okay. No, he failed to dodge. Oh, which is quite nice because it gives us a hit there now. Or we could just come down here for a 3 dice, which would free up both of these guys. Don't think it's worth it though. I think we do this. And we'll stay on that one. Because I want to keep him a little central. Come on, armor breaks. I guess we'll stay on that one. We'll swing over here. So I'm moving this zombie over here to kind of help a little bit over here. I'll move this guy back central to help whichever way he decides to go. And then I guess we'll do this. Be nice to knock him over. Well, what'd you know? We didn't knock him over. I'm actually going to come through on that just to be an inconvenience. So our center is a bit open, but we do have 3 guys who are fairly mobile. He has somebody that could score. If he decides to, you know, go over here and throw it to this guy, well then fair play. We've forced him to do a suboptimal thing, and if it works, it works. Could have blasted the wizard down and tried to punch through his warrior here. Didn't feel like we necessarily had the mobility because our guys are pretty far back. They were both like maybe down here or here, so it would have been hard to kind of get numbers up there in a meaningful way. Okay, so is he actually going to push the ball this time, or is he going to kind of try and keep it sort of in the middle at the back there? Okay, are you going to blitz the mummy? Oh, that's not a 2 dice, yeah. You blitzing this guy and coming back this way? Oh. Okay, now 1 here would be exciting. That was a heart in your mouth moment. That's good, because if he wrestles it, he's down. So that's 1 less guy standing in our way, and our guy is available to maneuver next time. You have to wrestle this. Otherwise your turn's over and you've left a big hole at the middle. No need for a wizard then. So what's the plan there? He's really playing an interesting system here. I don't know if he's trying to tempt us to use the wizard. In which case at some point, I mean, I may be tempted. It kind of depends on how open he leaves everything. Okay, okay. Where are you going? Okay, a bit of an advancement here. Oh, big advancement. Okay, okay. Well, he's left a route through here. He's given us a 1 dice. I mean, I think we have to try that. Question is, what do we do outside of that? I think you probably have to come back down here. Do we have a hit here or do they just stand this guy up? Yeah, we do. Bit of a disappointing one there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll follow. Now, what are we willing to accept here on this one dice? A push, I guess. I'm kind of wishing I wizarded now. I should have looked at it a bit more closely. So we'll accept a push here. That is better than a push though. Let's push it this way and stay. Huh. I think I have to try and pick it up now. Well, I can't really get safe here. But I can sort of get awkward. I'm trying to get it away from this tackle guy having too much license. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, I think he just... I don't blame him, but he got a little indecisive up here about how he's going to try and set up a cage. I think this guy wrestling was not on the cards. And honestly, maybe a push would have been better. Push and then go here. Would have given him a safer four-person cage. Has a 2 dice on the mummy here. I think theoretically we could score, but if we can just stop him from scoring, that'd be pretty nice as well. Okay, that's... You know... I mean, it's likely to be fine, and it was, so... That frees up this guy to come around. He's gonna want to push... We tried to make it so he can't get in without our guard being in the way. So the hope is that we can make this a 2 dice against blitz. And I don't see anything that can easily change that because this guy is on a 2 dice against to move the guard as well. But we'll see. I could be wrong. Oh, hang on. Oh, if he comes in down, yeah. Hang on, no. Okay, I was on the wrong person. That says 1 dice because he's strength 4. I forgot he was strength 4, so he can get a 1 dice. Could come around here and try a 1 dice on him first, but this guy doesn't have any block skills, so it's risky. Yeah, this guy was here as an essential stopper to get any kind of help on this side, because otherwise he gets an assist in here, makes it 2 dice. That's good for us, so reroll. Perfect. Okay, the question is, can we get out of here? And the answer is, it's a bit tricky, honestly. but it might be possible. Alrighty. Yeah. So, let's see. If I move this guy, I could get the guard up in here, which would let me remove this guy. Yeah, okay. So I think I have to try that. I think I have to sacrifice my mummy here. Okay, that is at least sufficient. You should probably come up to here. How do I do this? I don't know how I do this. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna have to try and one dice blitz this? I think I accidentally did the dramatic pause there. I do not like this at all. Could I do this? Or just do a one dice? Oh, that's good. And then we stay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah! I ran out of time. That snuck up on me. That really snuck up on me. At least I moved him. I don't know. Sometimes the timer, in fairness, seems to jump a little bit in weird ways. I would have liked to have gone an extra one so I didn't have to try and GF on the last turn, assuming I'm still standing. And now I've also given him a blitz with this guy. So that was kind of double unfortunate, really. Sorry, cat hair just went everywhere. Didn't go in my water, did it? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm a bit sad we didn't do the GFI. Interesting decision to go for this over this. Like first. Because, like, obviously the non-injury is at least a fairly expected result. I mean, he can now dodge away to get a blitz. And you'd want to do it with this guy. Because of Russell. So yeah, a bit unfortunate. I might have double GFI'd even. I don't know. Exciting times. Well, if we don't score, we don't score. But scoring would obviously make the second half a lot less pressure filled. But it looks like he should get this here. Reroll that. Okay, so there's a chance. I think. Oh, we were actually in range. Okay. So I might not have GFI'd anyway. So I assume this guy's going to try and come over here. Unless he's just too tempted to try and block instead. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that worked. That makes things awkward. That's a great result for him. Because that means that he can 2-dice this, which frees up this guy. Which means he can go stop this guy. Oh, see, that's how you do it on the last second of the turn. So I think that makes the most sense. I can't knock this guy over. At least not safely. I'd be 1-dicing it. Because everybody's kind of connected. I could take the dodge here and the dodge doesn't help. The dodge only saves me 1 anyway, so I think this is the way to go. Oops. And then the hope is to blitz through here. Well, that makes it harder. Where do I want him? Here, I guess. Well, that sucks. So yeah, that extra square or two would have made a difference. And I might have done it, I might not have done, because I think if I had seen I was in range, if I had given myself a bit more time, yeah, I may have done it. So our KO stays out. On the plus side, we have a full team for the second half. As does he. I mean, him having one isn't the plus side. But we have a wizard and the ball. And I didn't miss the time because of the sound, because I have it really loud in my headphones. I don't know what happened with it. It just seemed to you know how it kind of glitches sometimes, and it sounds like it's ended, or it sounds like it's still ticking down, but then it suddenly clicks off. And other times it seems to give you extra time. I assume it's just a laggy thing, because you're both, obviously you're both playing the same game from different places, so the different internet connections can make a bit of a difference. I think the lesson really is don't leave everything till the last second. Then you don't have that problem. We both just got indecisive and paid. On the plus side, he was expecting to score and we weren't expecting to score, so, overall, we're currently in a better position. Whether that will last, I don't know. If we can get rid of some of these gores, that would be a big help. We do have more Mighty Blow overall, I think. 1, 2... No, we have the same amount. We'd like to hit his tackle if and when we can. But let's see what the kickoff is first, because that could all change. I think we leave... Loki, you can just stay there. I think we leave the ghoul on this time, but we won't leave the skeleton on. Just to back up in case of some dodgy result, or, it means we can cover if the ball goes somewhere interesting as well. Let's see. So I guess we'll do this. This. I think we're running out of guys here. We'll pop you here. You here. You here. And then we'll try and run you out once we've done that and hit somebody. Okay, I think I'm happy with this. Sorry, my cat's getting in the way. Just stay down there. Alright, are we happy with this? Yeah, I think as happy as we can be. It's weird, he always wants to come and sit with me when I play this, which is nice and all. Okay, perfect defense. Let's see how he modifies this. He can't entirely get away from everything, and the ball's landed in a very central location, so I don't know how much he's going to want to change things. Yeah, see, that doesn't... That means we can still get a pretty... Okay, he did protect himself from a hit from a mummy. Okay, no. But I think that just frees this guy up to come over and we can kind of like make a solid base over here. Because we're not in a hurry to score, but we don't want to go as slow as he did either. Because obviously that ran him into trouble. But yeah, my plan as of right now is to... Okay, this is aggressive. This is very aggressive. Oh, he realised he could only have two guys in the end zone. Alrighty, so how are we going to go about this? I think we're going to go ahead and come on into here. Does that give us the 3 dice here? Yeah, but it only gives us a 1 dice here. Gotta be a little bit careful here. So I think we're gonna do this just to try and like, you know, keep this side a little bit in check. And drop back into here. So you can kind of come around, but it's a bit awkward now. Let's squeeze in for the moment. I think we need to make the hit before we try and grab the ball. Let's pop him by the ball just in case this hit goes wrong. And let's see, try and get rid of you. Okay, better than nothing. Let's hopefully try and pick up this ball. This is where it could all go wrong. Didn't so far. So we'll just drop it back into... oh, we'll just stay there. See, obviously that perfect defense did work out quite nicely for him. He was able to really like stand all of our guys up and reduce our hits, which is not what we wanted, because we wanted to try and get some of these goals out. But now he may be able to actually do some reverse work on us. He can certainly get a nice hit with Claw on our mummy. So probably a fair argument that I should have come down here, honestly. I'll regret it when he gets knocked off the field. But this guy, just by himself, is effectively stopping them from like coming round, so that's something that's nice. So there we go. So now he just moves in, looks like this guy, and then he gets 2 dice here. Alright, that's solid. I don't think he'll reroll that at this stage. That would be a very strong message to send out if he did. Oh yeah, there's no need because he can just send him to this guy. Do the same thing again. And that what time? Oh, he's... Oh, that hurts. Well, it's my own fault. There's actually an argument that says we should try and score relatively quickly at this juncture. We've lost our mummy and we have a wizard, so if we have to go onto defense, we can. So he's blitzing here against Blodge, thankfully. Probably move in here and try the 1 dice. Solid. What's the choice he's going to make? Okay, he did go for the wrestle. I guess he wants to move this guy. Or he just didn't want to, you know. Obviously it's a bit dangerous as well. I think I'd be tempted to move this guy up here. See if he does it. Okay, it doesn't. I think what that means is we're going this way. Or we're going to see what happens here at least. Oh, that's disappointing. Hugely disappointing, because that really hampers our ability to go that way. Okay, so now we drop back again. We can't go on that. That wasn't good enough. If we'd knocked him over, I would move this zombie up to here. We'd have a little line. I would start to kind of pin his guys in and then move the ball around. But that is just not safe enough anymore. Okay, ball is protected for the moment. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Not liking it at all. He's leaving the wings free, but he can kind of afford to do that more than we could, because most of our team moves at 4. So we can't envelop him fast. So is he going to try and get the mummy down? Can he get the mummy? Okay, if he moves this guy back successfully. Okay, there's his second reroll gone. And Cardinals is continuing to be a pain. But he does leave that now open to come in and blitz. I bet he's going to go with the Minotaur here. Really successfully. Minotaur's being pretty well behaved. And obviously the fact that he's down now is pretty bad for us, because it frees these guys up, or at least one of them. Like, he doesn't have to defend this as hard. Okay, so how's he going to approach this? He could put a Chaos Warrior on each of these guys. Pretty much block us in. So this is awkward. Could we come this way? Maybe. I think we're going to investigate it at the very least. Let's have you follow. Just don't have enough guys left. Okay, danger time. Oh, big danger time. Okay, here's where things get interesting. Okay, that's good. That's also good. But this is not safe. probably get a 2 dice with his wrestle here. So this ball is not staying on our ghoul. I needed one more guy there, really. or the mummy to still be up. Minotaur should be fixed in place, which is, I guess, something. Or if not fixed in place, at least blocking away from us rather than towards us. Oh, that's a good start. Oh, another one of those and we'd have been laughing. But even that, he's down to 0 rerolls for the rest of the half, which is great. Okay, using the tackle there, which is good, but I do expect him to free up this guy to make the hit. But he does need to, he needs the Minotaur to behave on his block, because he can block here, and then he can block here, and this guy can come around and hit. If he doesn't get anybody else over here, though, we can potentially free up 2 very useful people. Push is good. Push is actually pretty good, because I think that blocks him off. Yeah, that does. So is he going to hit the white instead? Okay. Well, yeah, he can do that, but that's, okay. That's a good result for us. Loki, if you come in, come here. That's especially good because he's got guard and he'll be up, right? Not to mention he has dodge, so he can theoretically reposition better as well. Okay, he did get a successful Minotaur hit. Mighty Blow's been doing some seriously good work for him. Is he going to dodge this? Okay, there we go, he ran out of time as well. So you get up. Oh, did that camera just go offline? I'll run over and have a look in a minute. Yep, it did. Okay. Oh, that's a GFI though. No, that's not what we needed. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, that, I guess it's okay-ish. We'll follow that to maintain our guard. That's a useful result. I don't think I can make a run for it yet. Can he? Is he likely to be able to get to us here? I mean, it's very awkward. I could try and escape, but then he's just like dodging to get to us, which is, you know, not unlikely. So I think I have to cower. But if he gets this guy up, he can do a 2 dice here. That gives him a 2 dice here, which theoretically if he were to hit this guy, would give him a 2 dice up through there. It's awkward, but it's doable. We're technically in scoring range. So he's doing the first one. He's got tackle, so that's actually quite nice. Just pop him down here. Stay where you are. Gives me assist on this one. I assume that's what he's doing. Yep. 2 dice here. And you've opened up the way for somebody to come through. Not sure who yet, but maybe this guy? Oh, that's a solid hit. Is he gonna dare take this? Oh, he's been such a good Minotaur. Okay, that's a problem. I really want this guy to do something not great. So I think he's coming through with this guy. Could move this guy first, just to tie us up. I think I'd do that. I think I'd move this guy here, and then come around and blitz. I mean, he can potentially be moved to release our... Why? Okay, where is this going? Nowhere. Okay. This is where he wishes he had block, for sure. I think we have to do this. Not great. Not great at all. Oh, something made another noise. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I have to reroll that. Oh, that's bad again. Boy, the Minotaur's been such a better Minotaur than our mummy has been. Our mummy. You're not really achieving anything here. Yeah, the problem with this whole situation is that he's going to really be able to surround us soon. Maybe this turn. I'm not trying to draw this out till the end. I'm just trying to avoid having to try and go into the end zone with what do you call them? GFIs. So I will If the chance still presents itself, I'll 100% go in next turn. Unless he has some really bad roll before he moves anybody. In which case I'll just come up to here and hide. But assuming he kind of moves sensibly and moves somebody up before he does too much essential stuff. Well, he went for the bold choice there. He wanted to keep the tackle free so that he can use it on the ghoul. And boy did it work out. So he's going to use the tackle on the ghoul, and then he's going to put in a solid line behind. Okay, well that's not what I expected. Yeah, he could have hit the ghoul there and... Well, he forgot he didn't have block. Okay, so that being the case... I think we're going to go back to plan A. Or plan B. Which is get in the corner. There we go. Wow. Whew. I mean, he can still get in on us pretty well here, unfortunately. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Yeah, that was I mean, obviously, hang on, let me get the camera back. Everything else still seems to be going okay. Alright. Yeah, sorry, that was a classic example of... I don't know what it was a classic example of. Probably thinking that he was the one that had block and I was the one that did know something. I'm not sure, really. I don't know why you would pick that. Or maybe just misclick. Maybe it's straight up misclick. He didn't say anything. Okay, so he's coming in pretty hard here, but... Okay, so he's coming in there. Made the GFI, but only got a push, which is great. Probably going to try and sneak this guy in here, which will actually be kind of a problem. Yeah, this is a bit of a problem with this guy being stuck down over here. So the question is, do we wizard this and give him 2 turns? I mean, we could theoretically wizard this and just give him 1 turn, right? Can we? Let's see. So let's imagine that we wizard this guy and it works. Then we could blitz this guy and come on through. I don't know if we can come on through. Can we get to a safe place though? Let's wizard him and see. See if he falls over. If he doesn't, we gotta think again. Okay, so we did. I think we can theoretically get away here. Unless this block goes horribly wrong, of course. Which it doesn't, which is great. Can't follow on this because of this guy. Stun is excellent. We have the movement to get all the way over here. Just in case this block doesn't work, we do this. Doesn't really, but we can at least make that very awkward. Rats! Now do I go for this? Yes. This is kind of taking a bit more of a chance than I should have done, in retrospect, but hey. Okay, that is the perfect result. But we've made this a bit scary for ourselves, honestly. We probably are looking at a dodge to get in here on the last turn. So that's going to be a 1 in 9 to lose the game. Was it worth it to avoid giving him 2 turns to score? Possibly, because he would have a full team, probably. And Chaos aren't the... Well, I don't know, he's got no rerolls. We'll see. Okay, just going for that because it's super safe. So now you can tie this guy up, unfortunately. Which is 100% worth doing, because that's exactly why I put him over here. Whoa, okay, what's... I don't know what just happened. I thought he had set it up sensibly. He could have, like, just push in here. Like, sure, I probably have a block to get in, but... you know, it makes me roll the dice. Interesting choice. Okay, he does have a full team. Oh, I didn't even look there. let's see. So our mummy stays out. Of course he does. I mean, he can't one-turn this, so I think we play the drop back. We do have a full team here. What we'll do is, just in case he gets a you know, let's pop you in the middle. In case he gets a riot. I don't think he's gonna... I mean, he's gonna have to be some kind of expert to score a one turn here, because you've got to move like 5 spaces or something. We're gonna do this so that we have a bit more maneuverability to each wing, in case he gets a riot, because that's what we're scared of right now. And we're not gonna say GG until we see what the kickoff is. If he gets a riot and scores, then we can at least feel justified that holding on till the last turn was the right thing to do. Stay away from the mighty blow. So, oh, I think everybody in our team has... That could have potentially been a really bad kickoff for him if we had been still playing, because, you know, we could, like, pop a mummy and some guard in here and make things real awkward. So, yeah, I think you could definitely, and I would certainly argue that that was a risky thing to do with the old, what you call it, stall as long as we did. But honestly, Chaos can score pretty well in 2 turns. I mean, without a reroll, it's not easy, but it's certainly doable. They've got high movement. They could quite easily get like 3 or 4 guys through, and you can try and mark all of them, but there's always an outside chance, right, that they score. I mean, maybe I should have scored and just let them. It's always one of those sayings. I feel happy with what we did and how it turned out, though. So, I mean, let's face it. If I had been a little bit more awake, we certainly could have scored in the first half. At the end of that, so... He might do the traditional foul at the end here, but I don't know that there's much point on zombies. If he was playing against elves with the War Dancer on the front line, then sure. Because you might meet them next turn, but taking out one zombie isn't worth his while, really. So, I can't see... Okay, 90, we rolled a 2, we can re-roll that. Into, of course, a 2. Okay, the bird on the links got the MVP. And they got some great level ups off that game. I don't know that we got any level up, well, apart from bird on the links. Low-key bad timing again. Okay, yeah, just him. So let's level him up and see. I wouldn't object to guard here. Oh, thank you. I was going to probably give him kick if we didn't do that, but a guard zombie, so good. Yeah, it kind of makes up for the fact that our mummy's taking his time getting there, but he's only 1 away now, 1 injury away, so having 4 guards in the team would be excellent, because we're playing a lot of strength teams here. Our results, 9-3-2, looking pretty nice. I think that's 3 on the trot, so yeah. Overall, pretty happy with that. I'm going to disappear. Loki's not letting me play anyway. and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.